Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, there it is. Oh, crap. So, yeah, I will need to repair this thing. Old car, cheap accessories. O que foi, Tuquinha? Ô, Tico. Anyways, let me just finish doing my bed. This weekend I'm going to do vlogs of a little trip to the Portuguese Islands. I'm going to a specific island called São Miguel, which is one of the 9 islands in Azores. Yeah, I'm gonna meet the island bronies, these 3 guys you met or you saw in the Tuga Bronies React video. And I also gonna meet someone special, but that is only details. You'll see in the vlogs later. And yeah, I also want to explain that April Fool's joke I did yesterday. No, wait. We are the 3rd April. Wow, time really flies. Yeah, that was kind of an enigma for you to solve. How did I found the idea for that April Fool's joke? Well, sometime when I don't have much things to do on the computer, I start to read about electricity because it's an area that interests me pretty much. And I'm thinking to work on it later and to make a little graduation in that specific area. And yeah, I was reading free electronics book. I was reading about signals, the difference between noise and signals inside sound generators or something like that. Yeah, I also got interested because my mind makes sort of a little light, and I said, wait a second, wasn't how they sent the dial-up signals back in the 80s with the modems and stuff? And I started reading about that, how they send signals inside audio frequencies. I was kind of fascinated about that, and fascinating to see the way it worked. And then I came out with this idea. Wait a second, can I, if I can incorporate signals, can I incorporate something like that into sound waves? Because I already, or into frequencies, because I remember one day back in 2007, 2008, so yeah. I remember back in that day, my uncle used to have, yeah, he worked on CD. Yeah, he used to have equipment. He even got a license for that. I still remember his code name. I remember him receiving pictures and sounds or even text through the radio, but we could actually hear the 1 and 0s, and that was kinda slow, really slow. Well, he could receive on a faster signal, but there was so much interference he had to receive on a longer signal, if you get what I mean. And yeah, I remember receiving pictures inside spectrograms, and we could hear that strange frequency, that strange little audio signal. Yeah, we could hear that was a signal because that was something that was comparable to the static we had on the radio. And then I said to myself, whoa, is there actually a program where I can incorporate pictures inside spectrograms and stuff like that? And I found one called Coagula 1.66. And now I'm only waiting my computer to start so I can explain how I did that thing. Well, normally there is the old Acer I was talking about, my old Aspire 3630. And yeah, actually the audio problem, it's not from the computer, it's due to a bad earth insulation from the plug, from the plug transformer. Yeah, it has earth to protect from shortcuts or little I don't know, statics that could make, but some of the static goes back to through the two wires back to the computer, and that makes interferences in the audio output. I still remember some people they had problems in the RG45 port for the Ethernet port for internet. Sometimes they had to restart the connection or remove and put the cable again because they had some interference, and then they lost the connection because of that. So what I did was recording that output signal with this. We can hear the interference. It's audible, but it's really low, if you get what I mean. And what I did, I amplified the sound with my mix table and I recorded it in Audacity. And then on the top of that I had three tracks, one with the audio interference, one with the sound, and another one with what I'm going to explain now. Here is the program I told you. I'm starting it right now, and let me just put this here. Here, we can actually hear the sound. Hold on a second. Let me take my. So the sound I made for the joke was that, if you can remember from the video. You can hear that little high pitch, kinda strong, loud, the kinda strong, loud frequency. And I actually have. Oh, come on. You can hear the audio interference too from my computer, but this is only a small part of it. Well, I actually got it wrong because that was another picture. That was that picture I got incorporated in that signal, and actually what I put in that signal was in that in that little bit of audio you heard on the video was that. Hold on, let me. I think I did hear something. It's a little bit low, but yeah, I think we could hear that. And now I'm gonna record that sound I had into Audacity so you guys can see what happens. I'm gonna stereo mix, here we go, record and play. Here you can see the frequency. Yeah, I'm already in Audacity, I'm gonna explain how I did that. And then I took one song from the EQD playlist, Spotlight Music. Actually, is someone who made that playlist, and thanks to Mars Orbit for making that playlist. And where is the song? I think, Stop the Bets. I remember it was the Stop the Bets remix. I think I put this. Yeah, I also used a little bit of that song, as you can tell. And here we go again. Record that over the other sound. There it is. And then I put that signal over the music, and then I also put I also recorded the interference, as I told before, in my mix table. But I'm only going to do that because it still works. So I have to select the two tracks. Here it is. Export audio. I'm gonna export my audio. And now, how can I write here? I can write demo. I'm gonna save as demo. Okay, the two tracks are going to be mixed and reduced to 2 audio channels. I know that. Don't worry, Audacity. And now if I play the demo, I have something like that. It's very similar on what you heard on the video, if you can tell. And you can check that on the video again. If you want me to wait, I'm gonna wait. So here I am again. And now if I use this program that's called Spec, is a free program to read or to show spectrograms inside audio tracks, to read how the signals are, how can I say, written inside in time inside the audio. But you can also do that on Audacity. Yeah, I think I can open. No, I'm gonna open another Audacity window. Here it is. And I'm gonna import, where is the demo, the demo inside here. I'm going to play it again. But now, funny thing, if I convert that into a spectrogram, something funny will happen. And here it is. Okay, this is the left. No, this is the left and this is the right audio. And wait a second, what's that? Oh look, it's Twilight with the troll face. And here is the program with basically I asked the program to convert this picture only in the high pitched between 11 kilohertz and 21 kilohertz. Who was actually going to find the answer to that? That was a pretty tricky prank, or as I said, an enigma. Yeah, but it's kind of funny what you... Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm gonna try to explain also how it works. Basically, you have one line here. No, hold on. I'm not explaining that well. How can I explain that in in a few words? So let's say each frequency here, it's a line, right? And we have 11,001, 11,002, 11,003, and 4 and 5, and here it goes. So as I said, yeah, you have the lines of the audio, and then you can see each line with a little variation here. And how it changes the color, it's with the amplitude. Well, when you have a black color, the frequency stays low or not loud at all. But in the way to change the color, the amplitude of that line changes. That's basically a scanner with sound. If explaining it simply. Yeah, I could explain that entirely, but it's gonna take a whole day to explain it to you. In that other program, we can see the picture really, really better, as you can see here. Hello, Twilight. I remember this was the video Black Griffin animated with Tower Strong's voice with I'm the T to the WI, something like that. I can't remember, but it was something like that. So if you can tell the music, the variations from the music, you can say the low frequencies here, down there, and then in the high frequencies, here is the picture. And that was my April Fool's joke explained. A little long explanation. I'm still struggling a little bit in English, but I think I'm talking a little bit better comparing to the other 2 past days. Anyways, so here is the picture again. Yeah, only someone expert in audio or more with more knowledge than me would hear that was a spectrogram, but because you can tell by the frequency. But this is a pretty high-pitched spectrogram. Before they used this in dial-up, but it was only between 300 hertz or 500 hertz until between 500 hertz and 8 kilohertz or 11 kilohertz, I can't remember. Yeah, but basically this is pretty old school things we are seeing here. Yeah, and now, by the way, thanks Godeamon for these beautiful pictures. Whoops, I have in my 2 screens. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I can't forget my ticket, or else I'm something. So at which time I have to be at the airport? At 5. We are 1 p.m. Yeah, and I'm going to be back to reactions. In these last days I wasn't really in the mood for doing stuff like that. I spent too much time before on the computer, and I was kinda like with a full head. Yeah, you know, if you stay too much time at home, yeah, you start kinda thinking about everything and then you go nuts. And this is what happens when you don't have work. That's kinda bad, because you're always at home doing nothing. If you want to be at home doing nothing, and I don't like to be much time close at home in front of my computer. I only come to my computer when I have a creative idea or want to do a video or something like that. But still, my father is helping me out, and really helping me out with stuff and money. So I have to thank him. And yeah, actually it was me who paid this voyage. But still, he helped me paying my car repairs, because I had a little expensive repair to do in my poor little Clio. Yeah, if I wanted to buy another car, I wouldn't buy a brand new or a used car with 5 years or so. I would buy a old car, because I like old cars. I don't like new stuff. I don't know why. It's how I am. So anyways, back to the vlogs. Yeah, I'm gonna start recording it today in a few hours. I hope I don't discharge this battery so much. And I'm gonna, since I can do much stuff with my little laptop, because it's a whole thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do the vlogs. I'm gonna edit the vlogs. Yeah, in the next Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Oh, I still remember the days of the week, the names, stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching and stay tuned. And I promise I will read more stuff in English, so I can... You see, I'm still blocking myself.